going on, guys? So it's been a little bit. Did you miss me? I missed y'all. I missed doing this. This is it's been rough. If you can see, I've got a little bit of packing done in here, but not a lot. And this room no longer looks the same at all. I got all the shelves off the wall. There were windows in here, in case you never knew. There's the scale garage. So a couple weeks ago, it's been a while, I really wanted to do something. I've I've been packing, the house hadn't sold yet, and it's been kind of crappy, just stuck in limbo. And I was going to take the C2X out for a drive. I know it's not going to be a great video. I don't have a great place to crawl here at the house, and then I shortly found out after I got out into my yard that I don't know if it broke or it just came apart. Drive shaft is no longer connected. If you remember back on the C2X, we lengthened everything a little bit. We put this off-brand transfer case, one of those just generic units, and we got the scale V8 and the R4 trans from RC4wd Drive. So we needed longer drive shafts, and this drive shaft I got, I think it's something I picked up at 110 Rod Shop's house, and it just fit. I had it. It's a ACX10 drive shaft, so yeah, it was probably from the drive up to the land. The pin came loose or whatever and just came out. So it's not broken, but we gotta try to fix it. But as you can see, all of my parts are packed and moved, and there's probably an echo in here, which there didn't used to be, because there's not much stuff left in the room. So I'm gonna try to find something around the house to fix this. I posted this on Instagram and it shared to Facebook and stuff, and a lot of people were sharing trail fix ideas and things like that, and I was like, I could probably do that, since I don't have my drive shaft bin, which used to be over here on the wall, the yellow bins. I don't know where it is, if it's still here in a box or it's already relocated, but I don't have drive shafts. All right, so I thought first the guitar string. I have a guitar with the broken high E, but it's not really gonna stay put. That stuff's too flexible, and even if I twisted it around a whole bunch, it wouldn't hold. So I come in here looking through my junk drawers, which I don't have much of anything left. I've already packed all the kitchen. I don't even have dishes. That's the only dishes I have. I had to buy a pan the other day when I wanted to cook something. I'm looking for some kind of metal wire, paper clip, something. Paper clip might be too thick. Another secret junk drawer. What? Okay. Is that actually copper? It's pretty flexible. I don't know if that would actually hold. I could do a zip tie. I don't think that'll fit through there, because the part that's missing is actually the pin and the ball joint of the drive shaft, not the actual pin to the axle. Because that I could easily rob off another vehicle, but there's a little bitty nail in there too. It's a shame I have all these shot glasses and I never have parties to have shots. I can't pick that up now. Let's see if any of this will work. All right, took me a minute to remember how to use my camera. So I had a body pin laid out. I thought maybe that would be an easy fix. I could just clip it through. It might still work. Gotta get this thing turned. This thing does not like to turn without the motor driving. I don't want to break my plastic drive shaft. Luckily, I haven't packed all the tools yet. Got this wonderful Phillips head screwdriver. It will not fit through here. I cannot get this thing to turn. We're going to have to... I need the pin part upright. Well, no, we might be able to make this work. Alright, before we do anything, I'm going to try the body pin. May have to open it up a little bit. Where is that? I'm just trying to line up the holes. Let me find some pliers. Alright, luckily I gave out packing the other day. Put all the tools off the bench, but the box they're in is still right here. There we go. Alright. Let me just hold that. I think that's lined up actually pretty good. Can it be this easy? For real? No, that didn't work. Okay. Oh, I took the pin out of the axle. Oh, crap. What did I do with that? Oh, no. I think I did pack. Oh, no. Alright, so I have 2 body pins. I'd really like to put the other one in the other way, but, well, we might be able to get it. Maybe. Try to, you know, balance the weights of the drive shaft, of course. Might have to get some bigger pliers. Test this tensile strength of these. I think these are Traxxas Slash. They're off my converted Slash body. Alright, we're just going to go this way. So that's what we can see. Maybe. I think I probably could steal a shaft off of something in there, like the mud truck or something like that, but I really don't want to rob parts off of stuff right now. Oh, that didn't go all the way through the hole. Let's try that again. This is going to be a miracle. Alright. Oh, what fun. In the meantime, that intake on that scale V8 is just sitting on the table getting scratched around. It's nice. So I don't know what's going on. I've had the house up for sale for a few weeks now. Had some lookers, but nobody's made any offers yet. Hey, there we go. It's not much more sloppy than a plastic shaft. Alright. I got a feeling we're going to need to secure that more. Let me grab some bigger. Alright, lucky I take basic tools with me when I go to my land, and they're still in this bag. I'm going to go ahead, push these through all the way, and we're going to turn. There we go. Let's see if we can just twist it. I doubt we can twist it because these are hardened, but it might be twisted enough. Some pretty ghetto stuff. Of course, we're already running a second-hand shaft on here, so what's it matter? Is it going to hit the upper forelink a little bit? Let's just bend you over. We'll just do this like ball joints. The kingpin, the castle nut. I may have to clip that down a little bit. I'm going to bend that one the other way. That's beautiful. Beautiful. At least we're moving now. Alright, that is fancy looking stuff. That is not nearly as pretty as I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to use this and be able to twist it and cut it, but this is actually copper, I think, and it is way, way too soft. And well, it didn't crack, but anyway, we'll throw that in the emergency bin, zip tie. My last resort was going to be this tiny little nail, but it would have been really hard to bend. So let's put this thing together, and we'll take it out for a test run and see if it works. Alright guys, no, that wasn't much of a drive. I don't have a great spot here at the house to really do that. I got spoiled having that land going up there, and I got that long 3-mile gorge to do all of the driving. But there's no point in doing anything now. The house for sale. But got a lot of comments lately about the tires and wheels on this truck, and those wheels are a pain in the butt to put together. There are 8 tiny screws for the center cap, and from what I could tell, only 4 of them actually go all the way through to the wheel. The others thread into the cap itself, but I don't know if that was how it's supposed to be or an error or what. And I know everybody, when I first got these TSL Thornbirds, everybody was like, "Oh, they're horrible crawler," but it's maybe in real life, they're mud tires, they're boggers, but in the RC world, these are actually really nice. They're real firm tread, but a real soft sidewall. And the new foams that RC4wd has been putting in, the last 2 or 3 sets of tires I've gotten from RC4wd actually have good foams. So I didn't have to swap those out, and they've been fantastic. And this is a really heavy rig. Since we did the V8 swap, scale R4 trans, and there's pretty much not a piece of this truck that I have not modified. See, in this last little drive, I modified my front skid plate. It is bowed in, which fits the look of the truck. I'm not mad at all. And yeah, I dig this thing. I really surprised my drive shaft fix held together. Go ahead and turn it off. Got my big Helios 3700. Won't have to charge that again for months, especially with as little driving as I've been getting to do. Got the Edelbrock stuff on the V8. That was tedious. I did not like that. I'm not that steady-handed. I know most of the people in the scale world are, doing stuff far beyond that. These wires and stuff were just difficult for me. I'm sure a lot of y'all are like me, lack patience, and yeah, it was a challenge, but it works good. It looks good. I like the gear ratio that we have. Throw that nail away. With the R4 versus what the R2 single speed had with the disruptor transfer case and all that. So it seems like it's got a little bit more wheel spin. It's got a lot more gear noise though. It's pretty whiny. But overall, this is one of my favorite trucks. This is one of the first trucks that me and RC4wd worked together on. I didn't design it. I'm not saying that. But they wanted me to help promote it. This was one of the first things that we kind of collabed on to promote the product, and I actually love this product. And yeah, we got a lot of stuff on here. We got the King shocks. These are the newer style. That was kind of another collaboration with RC4wd. The previous King shocks, they were first generation ones from 5 or 6 years ago. They leaked real bad, and I had some issues with those, and I had videos about it. So when they got the new ones out, I got a set, and yeah, they work great on this rig. I like them. They do feel a little dry. I may need to run a bit firmer weight oil in them. And, all these shocks leak. Unless it's a Traxxas shock, they're going to leak. Anything that seems like any RC shock that's aluminum leaks. And like the super scale shocks and stuff RC4wd has, they're not made for oil. They're made for like a grease in the internal spring. These have oil inside, external springs, so yeah, it is what it is. It gives you an opportunity to try out different gear oils. As your 10 weight leaks out, you can throw in some 20 weight and see how that works. But I need to do that. I think it's actually pretty dang cool that dented. I kept hitting it on stuff. It seemed like it was hanging down in the way, but I know it's there to protect the steering arm, and it was doing its job, obviously. And that's kind of cool. It dented in. That is an aluminum piece. It's actually bent down a little bit as well. But one of my favorite rigs. I love the patina on it. I love the V8 swap. It seems very, I'm going to say rat rodish, but it seems very low buck crawler-ish. Just got a regular old carbureted small block, turbo 400 in your crew cab Toyota Hilux, which we don't really have a whole lot of those over here in the States, but anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all watching. Let me show you the trail fix. 2 body pins. Other than the slop that it's created from those not being quite the right diameter. It worked good. I had no issues, short of a little bit of rocking back and forth on rocks. You can see how much play there is there in the gearing, but when you get the whole thing rolling, there's a little bit of slop there in the back, just mainly due to those. But in a pinch, that worked. And honestly, in the situation I have with half my stuff packed and moved, not going to fix it. We're just going to rock that till it breaks, and then we'll finally upgrade to aluminum shafts on this, or steel shafts. Shouldn't say aluminum. We'll do some of the. I really like their RC4 Drive rebuildable Punisher shafts. They are super realistic looking. You just got to be sure to Loctite the snot out of every bolt on them, because I lost some pieces. But I bought a rebuild kit. My Red Hilux runs those, and they have been bulletproof. This is a newer SCX10, I think SCX10 2. It's a slip shaft. There's two joints, and yeah, not meant for this, but we had to do what we had to do the V8 swap. I know a lot of people when they first came out are kind of upset about the plastic axles, and I mean, I've scraped the snot out of that one. This one's not too banged up, no issues, and I've never even had them apart. I've never greased them beyond what they came with, so that's kind of double-edged sword with RTR rigs. I mean, if you're giving it to your 10-year-old kid or something, then yeah, you ain't really worried about it. But you know, if you're out going comp crawling and you're worried about points and all that kind of stuff, then you probably want to take it apart and give them a little lithium grease or something good. There's a wasp in here. Awesome. Took all the shelves down. I opened up all their entrances into the shop. But fun rig. Nice little drive on an unexpected day off of work. So my people that were supposed to come today to look at the house have canceled. So yay. I've got the bathrooms half cleaned. I might as well go ahead and finish that. Sucks being in limbo. I miss getting to get in here and do these videos. Honestly, I haven't edited it yet, so it'll probably come out like crap, but I'm out of the routine. It's been a while, and yeah, you never know. Might have a hit. But appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate y'all following along with the channel and sticking with me through these tough times and this transitional period that we're going through here. I hope it's looking like since the holidays, I didn't get the house ready to sell as soon as I thought I did. It kind of seemed like the minute I put it up for sale, Thanksgiving's around the corner, and then Christmas is around the corner, so probably not going to be out of the house till after Christmas. So may have to open up some boxes I've already packed and get back out here and get back to work, because I miss it. I miss making the videos for you guys. I need to get the green rat rod back there. I need to actually cut the front mounts I made here. Let me show you that. So I need to make those front mounts. I did 2 pieces and drilled them, you know, clamped them together, drilled them, and then I welded them on the wrong sides, honestly. So the leaf springs are tapered in a little more than I like. If I cut the brackets off and weld them on the opposite side, they will angle parallel with the radius arms, and that will solve a lot of problems for me. We can get the front suspension up and move on forward. Rear suspension I think will be pretty easy. Oh, rear suspension's done. Wow, tells you how often I've been out here in the shop lately. So once we get the front mounted and get that sorted out, we're electronics drive shaft away from driving this thing. We need to put some windows in it, little things like that. That wasp is really angry. I don't have a fly swatter out here, dang it. But yeah, we're not far from taking that on a test drive. I'm really curious to see how it runs with these hard wheels and tires. These are the, was it the 1/8 scale, the Eagle Moss 1/8 scale Willys Jeep model. Thanks to Cammy for sending me those wheels and tires. They look awesome. They're horrible for RC. They don't fit axles without modification. The front ones they did, but that's not your normal RC front axle. But it's going to be interesting. They're not going to be a burnout machine. They're not going to be grippy. They're not going to be anything. They're hard as a rock. So it'll be interesting to see how that drives. May do better on dirt than it does on. So before we wrap this up, y'all know I'm buddies with Jeremy Griffith, the Big Squid RC. He's got his YouTube channel going now, just his personal one, not the Big Squid page. And he did that DeLorean last year for USTE. And those Eagle Moss kit, I mean, it's all cast metal, super detailed, opening everything, lights, sounds, the whole 9 yards. And they converted it to be RC. So those kits are very expensive, and you have to do like a monthly subscription thing for them. And give you a little taste of what I got coming. So we're about 3 months into this. I probably have another year before I get all the pieces to the Ecto 1. I wasn't a big Ghostbusters fan. I've got another box here that came yesterday. Got quite a few kits of them. I'm not a big Ghostbusters fan, so I don't know what we're going to do, but I love Cadillacs. I love 50s cars. That's a 59 Cadillac Hearse. So we'll see what happens. The wheels and tires are awesome for RC rat rods. They're expensive. Everything with this is expensive. And it's not RC, so it's going to have to be made into RC. So I got yesterday the first piece of the frame section for it. This is going to be a very, very long-term build. It's probably going to take me another 1.5 years, 2 years to get all the pieces and get it figured out how we're going to make it RC. But it's going to be cool. It's big, it's metal, it's heavy. And I think my plan right now, I don't have everything, like I said. I'm going to leave off all of the Ghostbuster stuff. Got some frame rails. There's the back half. True GMX frame. I think I'm just going to go air ride Cadillac Hearse and patina, but that's all neither here nor there right now. But something in the works. You know, I'm not giving up on the channel, guys. I know I haven't been posting jack squat, and it's been tough, but nothing's for sale. Quit asking, please. Unless I post it on Facebook for sale, it won't be for sale. I've gotten rid of enough rigs now that it's manageable. So we're going to just pack up what we got and hopefully be in a new place within the next 6 months. Hopefully, maybe. No idea. But I've gotten a lot of rigs packed already. I've got some stuff on display in my living room. I packed up all the Chop Toys, other channel vintage Tonka stuff. So I've just to make my house not look vacant for people looking at it, I packed up some of the, or moved some of the RC stuff in there. Mainly all the touring cars, vintage Tamiya stuff. But yeah, this is what's left in here, and hoping to have 2 of these racks once we move. Get everything nice and displayed so it's not sitting the wrong way on the shelf. So I got lots of projects. Got the big red lowrider, which one day will function. Still got that Suburban body. There's a Barbie 57 Bel Air over there. Got another Winnebago, which I was planning on selling, but nothing ever happened with that. It's not RC or anything. It's all original. It's actually really, really nice. And I can't bring myself to cut it up, but I really want to cut it up. I'll try to take a picture. Next time I'm out towards my mom's new house, out at the fairgrounds, there's a Winnebago Indian that is a short one. And I've never seen one in real life before. I've never seen anything like it. It looks just like that. It's just about 3-4 feet shorter. But I really thought that'd be cool to make an RC one out of. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to quit rambling on. Keep it scale. Stay tuned for more to come, and I'll see y'all in the next video.